Okay, today we've got another book sale haul. Our library holds 4 book sales a year, and I always hope to be able to get more than one video of this done a year, but it just doesn't work out because we keep having other things that we're doing. And what they do is they have a regular book sale on the Saturday, and then they do a bag sale the next day, Sunday. So the bag sale is you get one bag that you can fill with as many books as you want. Not need. I mean, you need all the books. You need all the books, but you don't. It's however many you want. And one bag for $10, or 2 bags for $15. So what we do is, I usually go with my dad, and we get 2 bags, and he fills up one bag, and I fill up another bag. So this is what I put in my bag. And I did one of these last year, so I will link that in the description. I'm gonna hold these weird because of the reflection a little. So I'm probably going to hold these a little weird because of the reflection, you can see. So this is the first one. It's Roller Girl by Victoria Jameson, and it's a graphic novel, and it's middle grade graphic novel. Always a good find. I was interested in the roller derby concept, so it was that. Next one. This is All Your Fault by Amina Maisafi, and I do apologize if I mispronounce any author names because I read more than I talk. So this is I have a reader's accent, is what I mean. So, I think this is, it's about a bookstore, and it's a young adult book, so that's the genre I've been wanting to read, young adult, lately. And this one, I can leave flat because it doesn't have a plastic cover on it, and it shows the foil on it very well. So, The Assassination of Brangwen Spurge by M.T. Anderson and Eugene Yelchin. And this is basically a parody. A fantasy parody. And I mostly picked it up. I like that genre, but I also just really like the cover and the name, and it just really stood out to me. So this is the spine. So I picked it up a couple times, put it back, and then picked it up again, and put it back, and picked it up, and put it in my bag. Okay, Rainbow Boys by Alex Sanchez, and I don't really know anything about this book. I think it's an LGBTQ novel, young adult. I like that font. That's a font I like. but I don't know, it just kind of caught my eye. It was another one I picked up a couple times, and I was like, oh, I don't know, and then I got it anyway. So if I don't like it, it's my own fault. Okay. This one I'd seen in their corner books for a while, and I never looked at it closely because Quarantine, a love story by Katie Sitacelli Cook? Sisatelli Cook? I don't know. And I was avoiding it because it's 2026. We had a big pandemic in 2020. I was worried it was going to be one of those "this is way too soon" books. But I was like, well, I'll just look at it, see if anything, see what it seems like. And then I saw copyright 2019. And I was like, oh, this was not too soon. This was probably something where the author went, oh, afterwards. So basically, this girl decides to fake having a rare disease and kisses a boy so that they end up in quarantine together. So that's either going to be really cute or really cringy. So okay, this is honestly pretty cool. It's the first 4 volumes, possibly the whole series. I don't know. I think it's a spin-off. Log Horizon: The West Wind Brigade by Koyuki Mamahare Tono and Kazuhiro Hara. And it's a manga. And it's a spin-off of the Log Horizon series. But I don't know. First 4 volumes of it. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And they were essentially, let's see, it was $7.50 a bag, so they were maybe a few cents. So I was like, well, I'll throw them in. If I don't like them, it's honestly no huge loss. I'll figure something out with them. And this next one, this is one of my guilty pleasures genres. Middle grade horror. Wait Till Helen Comes by Mary Downing Hahn. And it's a ghost story. And it's about a little girl who threatens her step-siblings with a ghost, basically. I obviously haven't read it yet, but I've read some other Mary Downing Hahn books, and they're really good. And again, it was $7.50 for the whole bag, so yeah. That's one of my favorite genres. Okay. The Drowning Tree by Carol Goodman. I think this was like a mystery. It's a thriller. And again, I don't know if I said this, it's been like a month since the book sale, so most of these I remember the thought process of picking it up, but this sounded interesting. For some reason. That sounds bad, but I wasn't. It's an adult novel, so I probably won't read it anytime soon because I haven't been feeling adult novels lately. But the cover's pretty, and It's actually really shiny, which I didn't realize when I picked it up, so it looks really nice on here, on camera. Okay. Last night at the Telegraph. Last night at the Telegraph. I can't speak. Last Night at the Telegraph Club by Melinda Lowe. And it is it won a lot of awards. And it's based on the real Telegraph Club, I think. It's a historical novel. I think the Telegraph Club was a real place. Probably says somewhere. Like in the afterwards, there's a discussion guide, acknowledgements, bibliography. I think it's a real place or based on a real place. I'm just trying to see if it is. It's not really. Could have sworn I saw it was a real place at one point, but I'm not seeing it now, so who knows. Okay, here's another with a plastic wrap cover, so I'm gonna have to be careful. Take Me With You When You Go by David Leviathan and Jennifer Niven. And it's about a girl who leaves, basically. Her younger brother wakes up and she's not there, and he's trying to find out where she went, I think. It's the general. I haven't read any of these, so I was waiting to read them until after I made this, so I didn't like lose what ones I had put in. Like what ones were the sale books and what ones were books, other things, other sales. Okay, this is I think a pretty popular book, Wink Poppy Midnight, and the library sticker. This is a different library, so it's right over the author's name. So April Genevieve Tolche, Tucholik. And it's like a mystery, and there's not much of a description. That's it. Every story needs a hero, every story needs a villain, every story needs a secret. Wink Poppy Midnight. 2 girls, 1 boy, 1 summer, 1 bad thing. What really happened? Someone knows, someone is lying. So that sounds intriguing, and I like the spider webs and the cover. I like the sword and a anatomical heart. You know, it just looks kind of fun, but like in a creepy way, not like a let's all go whatever, do something fun. It's a creepy thing. So okay, this one I'm not really sure why I picked up either. I just can't remember. I'm sorry. Deadly Communion by Frank Tallis. It's a murder mystery, and yeah, it's. I don't know. 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 It's another... Oh, it's a UK copy. Huh. It's another adult mystery thriller kind of thing. So I probably won't read it like immediately, but it sounded interesting. So okay. Another Mary Downing Hahn. Took, a ghost story. So this one is, I kind of didn't read the description, so it's about a pair of siblings who move to an old farmhouse, and there's apparently like an old witch and creepy dolls and yeah, that kind of thing is just fun to me. They're scary, but they're not like too scary, but there's actually a genuine amount of like peril in them. So it's not just like, oh, it's a little spooky. They're actually scary, but you can sleep afterwards. Okay, this sounded fun. The Grave Robber's Apprentice by Alan Stratton. I might have read this as a kid. It seems and looks familiar, but I don't really remember. Okay, it was 2012, so I probably didn't read it, but it's the name of the title sounds really familiar. So I don't know, but it looks good. It sounds good. It's basically what it sounds like. It sounds like so that will be fun. Another middle grade. I really like middle grade. The Egypt Game by Zilpha Keatley Snyder. And so these kids play the Egypt game, whatever that is. I don't know yet because we haven't read the book. And bad things happen. They're not basically playing creepy games with people you barely know is a bad idea. Fallen Girls by Haley Kirscher. I kind of just impulse picked this one up. It's about cheerleaders and like being best friends. I don't think it's LGBTQ, but by the description, it's about loss and betrayal and the deep reverberations felt at a friendship's breaking point, it says. So I think it's just about cheerleaders. I don't think it's about cheerleaders kissing, but it could be. And the cover's really pretty. I like this style cover where it's like not photographs. I like the photographs, but this is better, the drawings. The Night World by Jack Blaine. This one's really shiny, so I have to be really careful holding it. I think, yes, it's inspired by the Night World, which is a video game. I never played it. The fact that it has these graphics on the back makes it look kind of janky, but you know, it's intriguing. It's a world without sunlight, and that's fun. I mean, not fun, but okay. This is 2 books. The Doppelganger Chronicles by G.P. Taylor, number 1 and 2. And this book got a little... I'll probably need to wash that off. But it's a graphic novel. Somewhat. It's like half graphic novel, half novel. And it's I didn't really read the description. Honestly, I just saw it and was like, I gotta get that, and it looks exciting, which is always good. Okay. This one was The Risk. The Weird Museum, The Raven's Knot, Weird Museum series by Robin Jarvis. It's book 2. And I was like, well, this looks really promising. So I'm going to take a risk, grab this for basically nothing, and try to find a used copy of the first one as well. And see what I think of it. It's kind of a risk, like I said, but you really can't go wrong with something with a cover like this. It's about a creepy museum. Okay. Sister of the Bollywood Bride by Nandini Bajpai. It's hard to read the name. I could probably pronounce it, but I can't read the name very well. Nandini Bajpai, yes. And it's about the main character's big sister is getting married, and it's about a Bollywood style wedding, and it just sounded kind of cute and fun. And yeah, I keep running out of things to say and then like trailing off. Okay. Scared Stiff by Willow Davis Roberts. It's a mystery about a abandoned amusement park. So, I think I picked this up towards the end of the ones I was picking up, so I was kind of just shuffling books in. But this looks fun. The cover is nice, and abandoned amusement park mysteries are a good genre. Keeping You a Secret by Julie Ann Peters, and this is an LGBTQ novel from 2004, I think? 2003. And it just sounded kind of interesting. I've read some other books that are similar concepts and liked them, or had similar covers and liked them. So I picked it up because of the cover, which is at that point when you're filling a book bag for $10, less than $10. You kind of just go by the cover. The Blue is Blood by Jillian Roberts, and it's an Amanda Pepper mystery. So I don't know. I think it's the second one. But you know, murder mysteries about rich people sounds fun, and this kind of mystery never needs to be read in order. So, and I like the cover again. Okay, Color Outside the Lines, Stories About Love, edited by Sangu Mandana. And it's got a bunch of authors. I'm probably going to read them all off. Adam Silvera, Samira Ahmed, Michelle Ruse-Kiel, Daniel Page, Eric Smith, Sangu Mandana, Elsie Chapman, Anna Marie McLemore, Lauren Gibaldi, Kelly Zekis and Toran Shankar, Lori M. Lee, Carolyn Tung Richmond, Karuna Riazi, L.L. McKinney, Tara Sim, and Lydia King. And short stories, a diverse LGBTQ and interracial relationship anthology. So that has illustrations. That's fun. Or at least it has one. That stood out to me. I don't remember this one. Blood Bayou by Karen Young. I don't remember picking this up. It's about a woman finding a killer. Yeah, I don't really remember this one. But yeah. Okay. The Girl in the Lake by India Hill Brown. This is also middle grade horror, I think, which is like I said, a good genre, in my opinion. And it seems like it's just about a ghost in the water or something. Okay. Sinister Summer Book 1, Wretched Water Park by Kirsten White. So a gothic middle grade book about I don't know, miserable kids in a water park with mystery. Meet the sinister Winterbottoms, brave Theo, her timid twin Alexander, and their older sister Will. They're stuck for the summer with their strange aunt Saffronia. When their aunt suggests they visit the Fathoms of Fun water park, they agree, but the park is even stranger than Aunt Saffronia. The water slides look like gray gargoyle tongues, the employees wear creepy black dresses, and suspicious goo is seeping into the wave pool. Something mysterious is happening, and it's up to the twins to get to the bottom of it. Are Theo and Alexander out of their depth? So it's one of those weird ones. And I like weird books. Two more. So, Nightmares by Jason Segel and Kristen Miller. illustrated by Carl Quancy. And this is a boy whose dad married a witch, and that they move into her creepy mansion. Ooh, I like when books do that. The spiders are different lengths every page. It's not quite good. It's not quite enough to like do a full flip book thing, but I like when books do that. And I don't remember this one. Maybe I do. The Dante Club by Matthew Pearl. It's a historical mystery, I think, and it's about murders inspired by Dante's Inferno. I kind of wish I'd ended on a different book, but I was just grabbing them in order because, I don't remember. This is not a good it's just not a good note to end on. But it seems, honestly, sounds kind of fun now that I think about it. So yeah, historical murder mystery. The cover makes a nice sound though. So that's a good note to end on. A nice So I hope you liked it. I did do one last year, like I said, so I'll link that in the description if you want more book hauls. And I will see you next time. Bye.